Hey guys, in today's video we're going to be discussing and learning algebraic identities problems. So before we get started, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And also, many of these problems are going to include remembering formulas from algebra. So like, for an example, a plus b whole square equals a squared plus b squared plus 2ab. Those formulas, for these questions, you are going to need to learn those formulas. So if you don't remember or don't know those formulas, do check out a video in Matthew that's named Algebra Formulas. Okay, so before we get started, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Okay, so first question. If x plus 1 over x equals 6, find x squared plus 1 over x squared. Okay, so for this one, it would be easier. Okay, so we're going to write the formula down that we're going to need to use for these questions. A plus b whole square equals a square plus b square plus 2ab. Okay, I'm going to shrink that a bit. And I also apologize for the bad handwriting. I am trying to get better. Okay. 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 So now let's substitute x plus 1 over x into that formula. So x is going to be a, 1 over x is going to be b. So let's just write the question down. X plus 1 over x equals 6. Okay. We're going to whole square both sides to result in x squared plus, plus 1 square over x squared plus 2 times x times 1 over x equals. Then 6 squared is going to be 36. Okay. And then looking at this, 2 times x times 1 over x. X and then x. They get canceled when you multiply them. So they get canceled to 1. So 2 times 1 is 2. And then here, we can already see that we already got our answer. X squared plus 1 over x squared. X squared plus 1 over x squared. And also here, 1 squared is 1. So it's just going to be 1. Okay. And then x squared plus 1 over x squared equals, we can subtract 2 from both sides to get this. And then x squared plus 1 over x squared. 36 minus 2 is 34. And that's our answer. So it is pretty simple. At the beginning, it might be a bit difficult to understand. But the more you practice, the more easier it gets. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Okay, so same if, different find. So again, if x plus 1 over x equals 6, find x to exponent of 4 plus 1 over x to exponent of 4. Okay, so we already know what x squared plus 1 over x squared is, so that's going to be 34. We can use this question, or this result, to find this question. Okay, so basically what I'm saying is we can use x squared plus 1 over x squared equal 34. So you guys can tell I just got this up there. Okay. And now to get x to exponent of 4 plus 1 over x to exponent of 4, we're going to whole square both sides. Okay. And that is going to result in x squared whole square plus 1 over x whole square plus 2 times x times 1 over x squared, 1 over x squared equals 34 whole square is 1156. Okay, so 34 times 34 would be 1156. And then here you can realize that x squared times 1 over x squared would cancel to 1. 2 times 1 is 2. Okay, and then here, x squared whole square is basically x to exponent of 2 times 2, which is going to be 4. Then here, 1 square is 1. X square is over here. Oh, okay. I made a mistake. Over here, it's 1 over x squared whole square. And then down here, it's x to exponent of 4. Okay, I made a mistake. So again, these are pretty confusing at the beginning. But the more you do it, the more you realize how easy it is. Okay, again, we got our answer over here. X to exponent of 4 plus 1 to exponent of 4. X to exponent of 4 plus 1 to exponent of 4. Okay, now we can just subtract 2 from both sides, which would result in 2. Okay, so 1 over x exponent of 4 equals 1,154. And that is our answer. Okay, moving on. If x to exponent of 2, x squared plus 1 over x squared equals 27, find x plus 1 over x. Okay, so we are going to be using the same formula over here too. So a plus b whole square equals a squared plus b squared plus 2ab. Again, if you guys don't remember these formulas, you might want to check out the video that we have in Math Reel named Algebraic Formulas. Okay, so here, it gave us x plus 1 over x equals 6. But here it's x squared plus 1 over x squared equals 27. So it's just kind of switched. Okay, so first let's substitute. So it's going to be like x plus 1 over x whole square equals x squared plus 1 square over x squared. Oh, okay. Plus 2 times x times 1 over x equals, oh, okay, it doesn't equal anything, I'm sorry. Okay, and then, again, when you multiply x times 1 over x, that is going to result into 1. So it's just going to be 2. Okay, and then we got that x squared plus 1 over x squared equals 27. So we can substitute that. So x plus 1 over x whole square equals, and then we can substitute. So that's 27 plus 2. Okay, and then whole square equals 27 plus 2 is 29. And then to finally get the last result, we are gonna square root both sides, right? Which is going to equal the square root of 29. And that is going to be our answer. Again, pretty simple, but a bit tough once you if you're like a beginner or like just get started in these. Okay, here it is. So you gotta find about the same thing, but instead of x plus 1 over x, it's x minus 1 over x. Okay, so that's basically the only difference. Okay, so for this one, instead of doing a plus b whole square, we're going to be doing a minus, not plus, I wrote plus, okay, minus a minus b whole square equals a squared plus b squared minus 2ab. Okay, I'm gonna get the formula a bit closer. Okay, okay, so that's the formula up there. Okay. Okay, okay. So let's write the formula again. So it's gonna be x minus 1 over x this time, whole square, equals x squared plus 1 over x squared minus 2 times x times 1 over x. And again, x times 1 over x cancels out, becomes 1. 1 times 2 is 2. Okay. Okay. And then again, we can just substitute, right? We got x squared plus 1 over x squared equals 27 as the question. So we can just substitute whole square equals, and then we're going to substituting 27 minus 2. And then 27 minus 2 is going to be 25. Then again, we're going to be square rooting both sides. So x minus 1 over x is going to be the square root of 25. And then the square root of 25 is 5. And that's our answer. So again, pretty simple, but if you just got started on these, you may find these confusing. So yeah. Okay, and then next question. If x plus 1 over x equals square root of 5, find x squared plus 1 over x squared. Okay. Okay, so it already gave us x plus 1 over x is equal to square root of 5. So we already know that bit of information. Okay, let's write, I'm going to write the formula again for you guys. Plus b whole square equals a square plus b square plus 2ab. And again, I am trying my best with the handwriting, so. Okay. That's a B. That's a B. Okay. Let's write the formula. X plus, okay, that's not what I wanted. Okay, x plus 1 over x equals square root 5. Oops, okay. Then we're going to be whole squaring both sides. And whole square. And then we're going to write the whole formula. X squared plus 1 squared over x squared plus 2 times x times 1 over x equals, and then square root of 5 times square root of 5 is going to be 5. And then here, x times 1 over x cancels out, becomes 1. 1 times 2 is 2. Okay. And then we almost got it. We wanted to find x squared plus 1 over x squared. We have x squared plus 1 over x squared. And then here, 1 square is 1, so we can take the 2 out over there. Okay. Then to find x squared plus 1 over x squared, we're just going to subtract 2 from both sides, which is going to result in 30. And that's our answer. Okay. Now, so same if, different find. If x plus 1 over x equals square root of 5, find x to exponent 4 plus 1 over x to exponent 4. So this question is basically about the same as this question, just different numbers. Okay. In values. Okay, there. We're going to be using the same formula, so. Okay, and then we're going to be using, the result we got in the beginning, find, and then we're going to be using it to find this question, result. Okay, x squared plus 1 over x squared equals 30. And then we're going to be whole squaring the whole side, both sides. to get. Okay, and then we can subtract 2 from both sides. Okay, that's a 4, not a 2. Today really isn't my day. 1 over x to the exponent 4 equals 9 minus 2. And then to get the final resulting answer, 9 minus 2 is 7. And that is our answer. Not 9, 7. Okay, so moving on to the next question. If x plus y equals 12 and xy is 32, find the value of x squared plus y squared. So this is a bit different from what we did for the past 3 questions. Okay, so if we're just using our normal little brain, we're just going to do xy, right? The first factors that pop into my head for 32 are 8 and 4, right? 8 times 4 equals 32. So using 8 times 4, 8, and then plus 4. 8 plus 4 equals 12. So x and y, or we don't know which one's 8 and which one's 4. But it doesn't really matter since we are just, like, we're squaring both of them. So it's going to be 8 squared plus 4 squared. 8 squared is 64, and then 4 squared is 16. And that is going to result in 80. And that is going to be our answer. So just using our normal simple brain, we can just get 80 pretty easy. So using the normal way, we're just going to get 80. But then since this is algebra, we're just going to use the whole formula and stuff. Okay. For this formula, it is again a plus b whole square equals a square plus b square plus 2ab. Okay. Now, we're going to use this equation, so x plus y equals 12. And then we're going to square, or whole square, both sides. Oops, okay, whole square, both sides. Okay. To get x squared plus y squared plus 2xy. Okay, 12 squared is going to be 144. And then also, xy is 32. We got xy over here. So we can substitute. X squared plus y squared plus 2 times 32 equals 144. Okay. And then 32 times 2 is going to be 64 equals 144. And then subtract 64 from both sides. Oh, and if you guys noticed, we got our answer. X squared plus y squared is what we wanted. We got x squared plus y squared. So x squared plus y squared equals 144 minus 64. And then 144 minus 64 is going to be 80, which is also what we got doing the normal, just using our normal brain. Instead of doing the whole formula way, using the normal, just substituting and stuff. Okay, so that is our answer. Again, pretty simple, but if you don't really have practice, it could be a bit hard and tough. Okay, so next question. If 3x plus 2y equals 12 and xy equals 6, find the value of 9x squared plus 4y squared. Okay, so for this formula, for this question, we are going to be using a plus b whole square equals a squared plus b squared plus 2ab. Okay. Okay, let's use our normal brain and try solving this without any formulas first. Okay, xy. What are factors of 6? 3 and 2, 1 and 6. Okay, right? So they equal 6, 6. Okay. And then we got 3x plus 2y equals 12. Okay, if we used 3 times 2 equals 6 first, okay, we're going to say 3 is x, and then 2 is y. So 3 times 3 would be 9, plus 2 times 2 would be 4 equals 12. Is that true? No. 9 plus 4 equals 13, not 12. Okay, so 3 is not x, 2 is not y. We know that. Let's switch. Let's say x is 2, so 3 times 2 would be 6. 2 times 3, so we're going to say 3 is y this time. 6. 6 plus 6 is 12. So using our normal brain, we figured out what x and y is. Okay, so using that, we could just substitute to the equation 9xy, or, we could just substitute in the expression 9x squared plus 4y squared. Okay, but algebra, we are not going to be using this. We're going to be using formulas. Okay. Using this equation, plus 2y equals 12, we're going to be whole squaring both sides. Square, square, okay, whole square. There. To get 3x whole square plus 2y whole square plus 2 times 3y times 3x. Okay, this is an x, not a y. Times 2y equals, and then 12 squared is 144. Okay. Yeah. And then, so 3 squared is going to be 9, and then x squared plus 2 squared is 4, and then y squared plus 2 times 3 is 6. 6 times 2 is 12, and then xy equals 144. And then here, they already told us what xy is. We could substitute into xy. So we would get 9x squared plus 4y squared plus 12 times xy is 6 and equals 144. 12 times 6 is going to be 72. Okay. And that equals 144. Okay, again, I am trying my best with the handwriting. I'm sorry if it's not that good, but I am trying. So, plus 4y squared. And then we're going to subtract 72 from both sides. So minus 72. And then that is finally going to result in 72. And that is our answer. And that is it for today's video. So again, if you guys want to do more, we have part 2 and a part 3 coming up with more questions like these that use different formulas. I know this whole video has been using the one formula, a plus b whole squared equals a squared plus b squared equals 2ab plus 2ab. But for this one, we did a minus b whole squared. So again, it is pretty tough to do these questions or problems without remembering your formulas. So again, if you guys don't remember your formulas, do check out our video, Algebra Formulas in Math Through. And that is it for today's video. Before you all go off, don't forget to subscribe,